There is an easier way than battling against each other. We are stronger when we work together and stop viewing each other as competition. I promise you, there are enough gigs, enough fans, and enough money for anyone willing to do the work to sow the right seeds to get the gigs, fans, and money. Don't let anyone convince you that there's a shortage. This thinking puts you in a state of fear and worry. You know what you do when you're fearing and worrying? You make bad choices to satisfy your protection in the short term. You can't see past this one little problem and you lose sight of the big picture. You believe that you are the only one able to achieve so much. So that so much is all you achieve. You're afraid to ask for help because you think that there's no one you can trust. And none of this is true. How do I know? Because if it's true for one person that's had success in a certain way, then this is a way that could also work for you. Have hope, because there are many successful musicians with plenty of fans, gigs, and money who think creatively instead of competitively. When you stop competing and start creating, things are going to fall into place for you and many others. Wallace D. Wattles says in his book, The Science of Getting Rich, you must get rid of competition. You are to create, not compete, for what is already created. You do not have to take anything away from anyone. You do not have to drive sharp bargains. You do not have to cheat or take advantage. You do not need to let any man do work for less than he earns. You do not have to covet the property of others or look at it with wishful eyes. No man has anything of which you cannot have the like, and that without taking what he has away from him. You are to become a creator, not a competitor. You are going to get what you want, but in such a way that when you get it, every other man will have more than he has now. In our community at Austin Entertainment Management, we're thinking creatively and abundantly. Tell me what you want to do in the music industry and we'll get you on your way. I don't know all the answers, and I don't worry that I need to know, because I know where to find what I need to know to get to the next step. So once you start working with us, I'll share with you the right people once you define where you're going. As you're active and engaged in our first community, you can then qualify to be sponsored into our promotions mastermind. The bands that you see that are on our Austin Entertainment Management website, halisthebomb.com, that we're promoting on our Facebook page are part of this mastermind promotions group. The things we talk about there are the things that your wife or husband, girlfriend, boyfriend, average Joe out there that really likes music is not able to comprehend and understand what you are talking about, or give you good insight about what you can do to fix the problems. And the reality is, most of the members of your band or group can't or won't relate to what you want to create. And it becomes a very lonely and frustrating feeling when you can't even bounce your ideas off of someone who really gets it. In our communities, you're going to find like-minded people who want to do something more than just play in a basement or a garage, backyard parties, or some low-paying bar gigs. At Austin Entertainment Management, we're helping you to identify what you want out of your music creations and how does that fit into the experiences that you want to have in your life. Questions that have been discussed in our group meetings or in one-on-one coaching this month are: who do you want your fans to be? Where do you find them? How do you talk to them? How do you inspire them? How do you find your place in the music industry? How do you work with other musicians and collaborate effectively? Why is Facebook doing this, and is anyone else having this problem? What are the best ways to get gigs? Where do I find an accountant that understands musicians? How do I find the time to do all of this? Am I even doing any of this right? Wouldn't it be nice to ask these questions and get an answer from people that have done what you're trying to do before with success? Wouldn't it be nice to know that you have a team of people on your side that have your back, each doing what they're skilled at, so that you can mostly spend your time playing music? Wouldn't it be nice to have someone who understands what you're dealing with because they're in the trenches with you? Yeah. That's what I thought. It would be nice. And so that's what we're creating at Austin Entertainment Management for you. Support, accountability, resources, mentors, education, which leads to opportunities. Most importantly, we're forming lifelong friendships. I know you hear management company and think, oh, they're going to get me gigs. This is not quite the company that we are at Austin Entertainment Management. Rather than competing for gigs, fans, and money, we're going to show you how you can create gigs, fans, and money while working with amazing artists of all ages, genres, and experiences. We have our free online networking event on Monday at 7:30 p.m. Jeff Glauser is speaking. His topic is Use Your Story to Find Your Tribe. In a noisy, competitive world, your story is the only unique differentiator. It's the key to standing out and getting rewarded for who you are, not just what you do. If you want to have full access to our network and educational community and resource center, there are some forms you can fill out online to get more information, and then to book a one-on-one appointment with me so you can discover if this is a good fit for you. Find out if creative thinking is a better way for you to thrive in the music industry at howlsthebomb.com/music community. I am Heidzelin with this week's Austin Entertainment Management Update.